morning.
Good morning.
As we get closer to graduation, I just need to ensure that some of our students are not quarantined for graduation. So I would like just a little bit of spacing in between the students. So thank you for your patience as we did that. As the principal of Lincoln High School, it's my pleasure to welcome you to the class of 2021's Senior Awards presentation. I want to thank all of you for joining us for this very special event. This morning's presentation recognizes many seniors from the class of 2021 who have demonstrated outstanding academics, character, and leadership throughout their time at Lincoln High School. I would like to thank our scholarship donors for their generosity and support of the Lincoln graduates. I would also like to express my gratitude to school counselor Mrs. Shannon Schulte for all of her work that went into not only the planning and preparation for this morning's presentation, but also for her work with all of you seniors throughout this year. So without further ado, let the awards begin. The first group of students coming to the front started earning this award and honor when they were freshmen. They have earned a 3.5 grade point average over their 4 years in high school. At this time, I would like to introduce the honor students for the class of 2021. If you could please hold your applause until all of the students have received their awards. Isabel Aguilar, Jack Anderson, Logan Brown, Tiara Brown, Shane Buehl, Ethan Glosky, Blake Hansen, Jonathan Heine, Uriel Heine, Riley Janke, Molly Johnson, Tegan Knudsen. Thank you. Jackson Mickel. Nathan Morgan Shipman. Jacqueline Paul. Elizabeth Pringle. Jacob Ross. Jasmine Sanchez, and Jimena Lopez. Wow, this is very, very impressive. So please, let's give them a round of applause. You can be seated. The next award to be handed out is the Wisconsin Academic Excellence Scholar Award. The Academic Excellence Scholars Program was initiated in an effort to keep the best and brightest students in the state of Wisconsin. Academic Excellence Scholarships are awarded to Wisconsin high school seniors who have the highest grade point average after 7 semesters in each public and private high school throughout the state of Wisconsin. The value of the scholarship is approximately $2,250 per year. This is to be applied towards tuition at any participating UW school, Wisconsin Technical College, or independent institution in Wisconsin. This year's Academic Excellence Scholarship is awarded to Miss Jacqueline Paul. Jacqueline will be pursuing a degree in College of Human Sciences at Iowa State University. Up next is the Wisconsin Technical Excellence Scholarship. The Technical Excellence Scholarship Program began awarding scholarships in the 2015-2016 college academic year. The scholarships are only for use at a school within the state of Wisconsin technical college system. The value of the scholarship is up to $2,250 per year to be applied towards tuition. Technical Excellence Scholarships are to be awarded by the state of Wisconsin to Wisconsin high school seniors who have the highest demonstrated level of proficiency in technical education subjects. Lincoln's recipient is Mr. Ethan Glosky.
Let's go,
Ethan will be pursuing a degree in mechanical design at Western Technical College. Up next is Mr. Larry Lunda.
Good morning. I represent the London Charitable Fund, and I've got the honor of providing 7 technical school scholarships for those that have chosen that field. I think you made a wise choice. I think for those that are educated and have the skills, there are a lot of job opportunities out there that need to be filled. You've had a very challenging year this last year, the seniors, and the future is bright. The 7, Isabella Angular, Mason Berg, want to come up? Isabella. Mason Berg, Tara Brown, Shane Buehl, Tara, Ethan Glosky, Cameron Otto, Jasmine Shantz, congratulations. Your next presenter is Adam Ross.
Good morning. On behalf of the employees and members of Co-op Credit Union, I'd like to congratulate all the graduates of the class of 2021. Each year, Co-op Credit Union is pleased to give 10 scholarships to students throughout our membership area. As a cooperative, we believe in the power of giving back in our communities and the value and importance of education. And this year, we are honored to award a $1,000 scholarship to Jackson Comstock. next presenters are Jay Johnson and Jay Forster.
Good morning, I'm Jennifer Johnson. Today it is my pleasure to present the first Lincoln Community Memorial Scholarship. I'm honored to present the scholarship in memory of my mom, Byrd. Byrd was a proud mom of 6 Lincoln graduates. For almost 20 years, Barb sold tickets at Lincoln's home sporting events. Many found what we always saw in her, a kindness, warm heart, and a welcoming smile. She enjoyed meeting people and keeping up with Lincoln students. Congratulations to the entire class of 2021 and good luck in the future. This year's recipient and valedictorian of the class of 2021 is Miss Jacqueline Paul. And the next presenter is Mr. Vince Ruzick.
Been to quite a few of these ceremonies, and I've said the same thing every time, and that was, I wish I had more money to give to other people who deserved our scholarship. However, this year, we only have 2 applications, and we are going to give a $1,000 scholarship to each of them. And they are Jacqueline Paul, who will be going to Iowa State University, and I assure you my daughter has shirts with Iowa State on, and my grandsons as well. And the other gentleman is Jack Anderson, who is attending the University of Wisconsin-Madison. Would you want to come up here, please? Oops, there's supposed to be 2 of them here. Here we go.
Thank you.
And the next presenter is Bob Strick.
Where there's a need, there's a lion. Chicago businessman Melvin Jones founded Lions Club International in 1917. It has now grown to 46,000 clubs and over 1.4 million members in over 200 countries, making it the world's largest service organization. Members aim to meet the needs of their communities on a local and global level, from providing children with vision screenings and eyeglasses to diabetes treatments and prevention. It is their goal to support their communities and when there ever is a need. The mission statement reads like this: to empower volunteers to serve their communities, meet humanitarian needs, encourage peace, and promote international understanding through Lions Clubs. The Alma Center Lions Club has formed a committee to work on a scholarship that showcases our local seniors' volunteer work in our community and the surrounding areas. Many students applied and the decision was very tough. We would like to acknowledge all applicants and applaud their volunteer work. Quoting Melvin Jones, "You can't get very far until you start doing something for somebody else." This year's recipients of the Alma Center Lions Club Scholarship have demonstrated the importance of giving back to their community. This year's recipients are Tegan Knutson and Cameron Otto. Tegan will be attending the University of Wisconsin-Oshkosh to pursue a degree in nursing. Cameron will be attending CVTC to pursue a degree in diagnostic medical stenography. Congratulations. Up next will be Jeff Casper.
Again, good morning, everybody. Congratulations, seniors. I'm president of the Merrilan Lions Club. And the Merrilan Lions Club, due to the community support of their annual Labor Day Festival, drive-in movie theater, shows that we just started last year, is able to present a $500 scholarship to a deserving student in the senior class based on their academics, leadership, co-curricular involvement, and service to school and community. This year's recipient is Shane Buehl. Shane plans on attending Western Wisconsin Technical College this fall to pursue a degree in IT, cybersecurity, and network administration. So, good job, congratulations. And I have to put in a little plug since we started this drive-in movie theater. Our first one for the summer is this Saturday night, Maryland Park. We're gonna be playing The Princess Bride. It's free will donation, so something new we're trying to start. Our next presenter is Don Forsten.
When the need arose to find a new sponsor for the salutatorian scholarship, the Forsten family wanted to honor their dad by establishing a memorial fund to recognize his love of young people, family, and extended family. The scholarship was previously given in memory of Frida Stam, who is my dad's favorite teacher, who was also taught or was a substitute teacher for many of his children and grandchildren. The recipient of this year's Jim Forsten Memorial Scholarship is our salutatorian, Mr. Jacob Ross. Jake will be attending the University of Wisconsin-Madison this fall. Congratulations, Jake. And our next presenter is Mr. Bob Danke.
Good morning, everyone. It's an absolute honor to be here today. Honor to be anywhere. I am the commander of the Alma Center VFW. This is my 4th term as a commander. And each and every year we have fundraisers to raise money to do what we're doing today, present scholarships to students. Next week is Memorial Day. This last weekend we had the Milk Duds 4-H Club help us put out crosses at all the veterans' grave sites. It's an honor to serve our country. I would hope too that next week we have a event where at the Merrilan Cemetery and Alma Center Cemetery, we are doing honor guard and a 21-gun salute. If you've never attended one of those, it's well worth attending. They do have guest speakers, and then afterwards at the VFW Hall, we are having a charcoal chicken dinner. And anybody that's ever attended that, you know it's a pretty good meal. Anyway, on the behalf of the Alma Center VFW Post 8494, I would like to express our appreciation for being part of this year's scholarship event. These scholarships are made possible from the fundraising event sponsored by the VFW at Post 8494 and its members and the generous support of the communities. I have the privilege to represent our VFW members by awarding grants for 4 students from the Lincoln High School. And we have one in Black River Falls too that have submitted application. This year, due to COVID, we had a limited amount of funds available because of Memorial Day being canceled last year and Strawberry Festival being canceled last year. We had to reduce the amount of scholarships. Normally we gave out 10 $100 scholarships to students. Anyway, the criteria to be eligible for a scholarship are as follows. The students must be a senior and either have a parent, grandparent, or brother or sister that either now or at some time has served in the military, in any branch of the military, and does plan on going on to college or technical school after they graduate from high school. Excuse me, I'm getting raspy here. And they're asked to share with us what their plans are for the future. I'm not going to read all the real nice things that they said about what they plan for their future. Today is the first day of the rest of your life, and you have the whole future ahead of you. You are prepared now for the future. Lincoln High School does a fantastic job doing that. It is an honor to present a check to the 4 applicants from Lincoln High School. When I call your name, would you please step forward and to receive your scholarships? First of all, Elizabeth Pringle, Oski. Congratulations. Cameron Otto. Cameron, pleasure. And then last but not least, Nathan Morgan Shipman. As you all know, Glenda used to work here. At least she put in her time. Anyway, thank you all for your participation and best of luck in your future. It's an honor to be here at Lincoln High School. Thank you.
Good morning. I'm the Judy half of the Jean and Judith Ransom Scholarship. My husband Gene was a member of the school district, went through elementary school and the senior high school at Lincoln many years ago. He always was very grateful of the teachers, the administrators, and even the community that supported him in his education. Gene continued on to the University of Eau Claire. He continued in the field of education. He graduated with a science and math degree and taught as an educator for many years. Then he continued on in his pursuit of education. He has degrees in counseling, central administration, and principalship. He ended his career in banking. This might add a little insight into your direction as you graduate. It might not turn out the way you pursued it. In 2011, Gene fought the battle of his life, and he fought stage 4 cancer. The cancer metastasized throughout his body and to his brain. Gene is one person that I truly, truly admire. He has courage, he has stamina, he has perseverance, and he has patience. Gene's involvement in his education in the community has made his family and himself very grateful. We pass on this $2,000 scholarship to encourage Molly Johnson to pursue her degree in elementary education. Elementary education was my field for 42 years, so there's always a goal at the end here. The next presenter is Brianne Masson.
Hi, I'm here representing the class of 2006 and the Pringle Scholarship. Will is a great guy. He was very fun-loving, very smart, so we hope to encourage our graduates to pursue something in that line, so we started this scholarship for him, and so Brianne will have the details.
Good morning. My name is Bree Mossman, and it's my pleasure to be here this morning to help present the Pringle Memorial Scholarship. You may recognize me as a former student. There's still a few of my teachers here, a past coach, or even as your first grade teacher. So I'm very proud of all of my former students way back in first grade. You likely know my nieces, Lizzie and Sammy, who go to Lincoln. Maybe my brother Jacob, who coaches and teaches here, or my other brother Sam, who's Lizzie and Sammy's dad on the school board. But I'm not here today because of any of us. It's with very bittersweet emotions that I'm here because of my other brother, Will. You probably didn't know him, but he sure knew a lot of people. Will was a 2006 graduate of Lincoln and went on to graduate from UW River Falls. He was very smart and could talk with anyone about any subject. He was fun and friendly. He made quick friends with the people that he met. He had a great job right out of college and had recently gone on to change careers and become his own boss. Will had dreams and goals. In the few months before he passed, he shared with me several ideas that he had to improve his personal personal and professional life. On September 13th, 2020, my brother, who had so many things going his way, my little brother who seemed happy, my family member who I loved, my friend who I would do anything for, took his own life. We were shocked. We were heartbroken, and we still are. I felt like my heart had been ripped out. It's created a pain and void that never should have happened. We had no idea that this was anything that could ever happen, but it did. I'm telling you all of this for a few reasons. Never assume anything about the people that you know. The outward picture doesn't always reflect inward pain that they may have. Be kind. You've heard this before. You've heard this a million times, but it's true. For real, the love and care you show someone might be their saving grace. Talk to people. To help them and to help yourself. The battles in our own head can oftentimes get out of control with irrational thoughts and misguided feelings. When we talk with someone else, it can bring a sense of clarity and feelings of comfort that you're not alone, and it will get better. And even on the bad days, remember, it will get better. It will always get better if you give it a chance. The lifelong pain and sadness a decision made in the moment isn't worth it for anybody. This is our first year doing this scholarship, and it was really important that we, and I want to thank the class of 2006 for initiating this idea to carry on Will's memory. Just to tell you a little bit about Will, many times he would grow and donate his hair in memory of our mom who died from cancer. And this was just one example of his kindness and big heart. And although Will's life ended much too soon, we hope the recipient of this scholarship will enjoy a long, happy life and equally share a big, generous heart just as Will had. The $500 scholarship is sponsored by the class of 2006 in collaboration with the Prindle family. A few of the requirements that we had were that they were a graduating senior planning to go on to school, involvement in community and extracurricular events, a couple letters of recommendation, and then also a personal statement talking about how they've helped others and plan to help others in the future. Because helping one another is really the key to everything here, and being there for one another. I know I appreciate the school district's help too, and we'll be putting out some benches, P project, and it's to help stir that importance of talking and having conversation. The recipient today, we did have some really exceptional applicants for this, but the recipient today most certainly shows a commitment to family and community. This individual has a humble attitude and realizes that the blessings many of us have in life aren't shared by everyone. It shows a big heart at a young age to have such a desire to help other people find more opportunities in their lives. There's no doubt these admirable characteristic traits will not only continue, but will undoubtedly grow over her many years to come. This year's recipient of the class of 2006 Prindle Memorial Scholarship is Jasmine Sanchez. Jasmine will be attending CVTC this fall to pursue a degree in nursing. Congratulations, Jasmine. Thank you, everyone, for these few moments. I'd like to introduce Alice Gansel.
Good morning. I'm stepping in for Ms. Gansel this morning, and thank you, Brain and Jordan, for that heartfelt message and personal touch to this already important day. The first one will be the Gansel Teaching Scholarship. This year's recipient of a generous $500 scholarship is Miss Molly Johnson. The next award is the Lincoln Alumni. Thanks to the Lincoln Alumni Association, as they were able to award 4 $500 scholarships to our graduates this year. The money for the 4 scholarships is raised from personal donations and from Lincoln alumni members through the all-school reunion. This year's recipients of the annual Lincoln Alumni Association scholarships are, and please hold your applause, Nathan Morgan Shipman, Jimena Lopez, Jacqueline Paul, and Jacob Ross. Congratulations. Next, I would like to introduce Miss Leanna Cernahouse, who will award the FFA Alumni Scholarship.
Good morning. When we received this application, I was thinking, how is that? You guys were 8th graders when I started here, and it's just baffling to think that, oh my gosh, you guys are graduating, so congratulations to all of you. The FFA Alumni Scholarship is open to all graduating seniors that are in good standing with the FFA organization, as well as the Lincoln School District, who plan on pursuing post-secondary education. This year, the FFA alumni is pleased to award a scholarship in the amount of $500 to a young lady whom I was happy to have in class. She set a great example for her peers, worked hard, and was overall a good person. So I am pleased to award this $500 scholarship to Miss Cameron Otto. And the next presenter is Miss Kara Wenzel.
Good morning, and congratulations to all of you. And I'm sorry I don't have money. Just have a couple of FCCLA awards. FCCLA looked so different these past 15 months or so. And I want to recognize a couple of seniors who have followed through and really made a difference in some of their activities. Blake Hansen and Jimena Lopez both took on FCCLA their junior year, so they were late bloomers as far as FCCLA is concerned. The first year, their junior year, they were disappointed that they didn't make it to state. They stuck it out when a lot of kids would have said, forget it, we don't want to do this, especially with the pandemic. They stuck it out, and they earned silvers and state this year. So I think that deserves recognition. Not only were they silver, but they were 4th in the state. So I'd like to congratulate and recognize them at this point. Amina and Blake. And next up is Mr. Russ Bergerson with the Math Awards.
It is my privilege to present the Math Awards for Lincoln High School, but before I do, I'd like to honestly say this has been a standout class. I knew this was going to happen. It's your fault. Not only are they exceptional at math, but I've had the privilege of being their advisor for 5 years. So, sorry. Anyway, 2 gentlemen especially stood out.
Mickel. Jacob Ross, Jackson Mickel.
Next up is Miss Sylvia.
Good morning. I have an art award to give out. It's my first year here at Lincoln. And right away I noticed I was looking for one student who had a lot of passion in the arts. And this student would come in, sometimes during lunch even, and just sit and paint. And she really showed me that she has that desire to keep creating and painting, and what Mr. Dement calls her Lovecraftian painting style. It's really interesting. You should ask her about it. She'll show you some really cool work she's made this year. I'd like to give the Senior Artist Award to Ashley Holmgreen. I might have to get it to her later. Our next presenter is Drew Jensen.
Morning, everyone. I'm one of the science teachers here at Lincoln High School, and I do more of the life sciences. And so I wanted to recognize a couple of my students who've really excelled at some of the more advanced classes. The first one I want to give out is for our anatomy and physiology class. It's a very rigorous class focusing on understanding the parts of the body and the workings of it all and how that all works together. So they've put in a lot of work throughout this year, and I want to recognize Tegan Knutson for her great accomplishment this year. The other advanced class I teach is for advanced biology. It's a new class we just started doing this year, and it has been a fun adventure with some of these students. They've worked in understanding more about their own physical health and exploring different ways that they could do that, as well as doing some college level lab kind of style things going on there. So I want to recognize Jackson Mickel for his great work here. And next up we have Ms. Jody Meyer.
Good morning. On behalf of the Agriculture Department and the FFA, I'm awarding the Chapter FFA degree, which is bestowed upon a member in the National FFA organization that has accomplished the 3-circle model, being part of the classroom, and also then part of the FFA, and also completing their time in their SAE or work experience. This year's award for the Chapter FFA degree, which is the highest honor that we can give on the local level, is Cameron Otto. And then also, she served as our chapter president and has earned our chapter pin, with that being the chapter president in 2020-2021. Thank you. Next up is Mr. Lloyd Harder.
Good morning, my name is Lloyd Harder, and it is my privilege to serve as the choral director for our district. This year we had 2 seniors, and we very much treasured and appreciated all their work. Our most valuable senior award this year goes to Alora Byrd. If I had a token to give to her that would characterize and treasure her work throughout the year, it would be a whip, because she was very good at whipping all of her fellow choir members into shape, into getting everything done that we needed to get it done in every rehearsal. Congratulations, Alora. Our next presenter is Ms. Brenna Ormond.
Hello everyone, I'm Brenna Ormond and I'm the band director here at Lincoln. It is my second year here, and even though it's been only 2 short years, it has been a thrill to get to know a lot of these seniors who are sitting up here. For the 3 that are up here and the ones that are still enrolled in band, it has been a crazy year to say the least, not having pep bands to play and cheer on our volleyball teams and not being able to have a last concert and play some really cool tunes. But I'm still very, very, very proud of these students for going through this year and developing a relationship with them. And I know that these students, they have shown great leadership, and I hope that they take music along with them as they continue on into greater, more beautiful things. So I will be presenting 3 awards to some students. The first one is the Band Director Award. This is given to a senior as selected by the band director. This student has been a phenomenal asset to the band's success, musicality, and community during their time enrolled in the band. It is my honor to present this to clarinetist Jasmine Sanchez. The second award is the Most Valuable Senior Award. This award is voted amongst their peers for the senior who has shown dependability, superior musicianship, and dedication to the band. It is my honor to present this award to trombonist Jackson Comstock. All right. Lastly, the John Philip Souza Award is a nationally recognized award given to the outstanding musicians across the country. Souza was a renowned composer and musician, but most known for his leadership in the early 1900s. This award has been stated in his name to set a standard for American musicianship and founded to acknowledge outstanding musicians in schools. This award is selected by the band director in recognition for the students' musicianship, dependability, loyalty, and leadership as which the Lincoln bands deserve. This year, it is my honor to present this award to Hamida Lopez. In addition to my duties as the band director, I am also the co-advisor of the High School Student Council with Mr. Lloyd Harder. This year, I would like to acknowledge 2 students whose leadership and dedication has shaped Student Council as it is what it is today. They have worked so hard with getting homecoming ready and doing a veterans program and trying to make this year seem normal as much as we can. And those 2 students have stepped up tremendously, and I would like to award the Student Council Awards to Jimena Lopez and Blake Hansen. Wonderful. I would like to invite Ms. Diane Kuyak for the next award.
Good morning. I'm here to present the Senior English Award. All of these students that you see in front of you are very good writers, readers, thinkers. Many of them, I think 24 of them, took the dual credit English Composition 1 that I offer through Chippewa Valley Technical College. I think 11 of them went on to do the English Composition 2 or English 1230, and a number of them took speech. Some of them may be leaving here with 9 college credits in English alone, which is pretty amazing when you consider how small our school is. We are one of only 3 schools who offer this because I have a master's degree in English and been working with CVTC, and they've been wonderful to work with. And I'll tell you what, it was quite a race. There's some excellent English students. I had to really look, and it came down to a very small percentage. But I'd like to present the highest grade point in English award to Mr. Jacob Ross. And to keep it all in the family, his mother will now come and present the Peer Tutor Award.
Mr. Bergerson can't make it through, I don't have a chance. as I look at this class, they are amazing, absolutely. As their 5th grade teacher, as a mother, as a coach, neighbor, they are quite amazing. The school is not run by teachers and administration, and we also have a ton of peer tutors that run around here helping us every day. And I've had some amazing, I teach the junior high end, so a lot of these kids will come down and help with the junior high students. This year, one student really had to step it up this last half of the year. We had a program going that was working during our every other day program, but then when we went full-time, it was a little much, and I ended up teaching 2 classes. This peer tutor came in, and she has kept me organized and everything flowing. She is my right arm in this class this year, in our math class. So this is for T.R. Brown for helping and saving my life this year.
Good morning, I'm Miss Guy, and I am the junior senior high Phi Ed and health teacher, as well as the swim instructor for grades 3 through 6. The award that I'll be presenting this morning is the Senior Star Swim Aid Award. This award goes to a student who has been dedicated to his work in the pool, educating young kids and ensuring student safety within the pool. He has worked with me for the last 2.5 years, and I am so greatly appreciative of his hard work and giddy attitude with our students. This award goes to Logan Brown. Thank you very much. I will turn it back over to Mrs. Stephanie Esser.
I know many of our teachers have left and they are getting ready for some students to come into the building, and then our 6th graders are actually coming over for transition day today. But I would just like to take a moment to recognize our teachers. This has been an incredibly challenging year for you as seniors, but it has been even more challenging for our teachers, and they have done a tremendous job this past year. So I would just like to give them a round of applause for everything they have done. I'm going to continue on with some scholarships here. So the next one on the list is for Pep Club. Pep Club is proud to award Miss Julia Stanton a scholarship in the amount of $100. Julia will be attending Chippewa Valley Technical College this fall. Next is the Hornet Scholar Athlete Award. This award recognizes excellence in the classroom and in athletics. It is for both a male and a female. This year, we'd like to recognize our male athlete, Jacob Ross, for football, basketball, baseball, and track. Our female scholar athlete this year is Jacqueline Paul for cross country, basketball, and track. In the past, the United Education Association of Lincoln Schools annually presented scholarships to students based on grade point average, character, leadership, school community service, and involvement in co-curricular activities. This year, money was generously raised by donations and time from staff at Lincoln Elementary and the junior senior high school. The 2021 recipients of $500 each are Jack Anderson, Nathan Morgan Shipman, and Elizabeth Pringle. All 3 students participated in multiple activities and contributed to their school, both in and out of the classroom, displaying much Hornet pride. Congratulations. This is the 13th year of the annual Ann E. O'Brien Memorial Scholarship. This $500 scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who, like Ann, displays acts of outstanding creativity and a consistent pattern of goodwill both in school and out in the community. This year's recipient is Mr. Nathan Morgan Shipman. Nathan will be attending the University of Wisconsin-Stout this fall to pursue a major in computer science with an emphasis in game development. Congratulations, Nathan. The Charles Seckler Fund Scholarship is named for an early entrepreneur for whom Secklerville is named. This scholarship was established by his daughter, Grace Seckler Ross. The earnings from her estate after the passing of her son would be designated for scholarships to the school districts of Center-Humbird-Merrilan, Black River Falls, and Melrose Mindoro. This year's recipient from Lincoln is Jacob Ross. Up next is the Character Lives Scholarship. Our 8th grade students participate in a class called Character Strong, and this was implemented a couple of years ago, and all students participate in this class. The seniors were not in this class, however, Character Lives is giving out scholarships to schools that participate in this class or have this as part of their curriculum. So Lincoln High School is proud to award a Character Lives Scholarship to a graduating senior who has displayed a high level of character in the service of others. They have given back to both the school and community and have displayed leadership in multiple activities. Please join me in congratulating Jimena Lopez on receiving the Character Lives Scholarship in the amount of $500. The Wanik Engineering and Design Scholarship Program is awarded to students striving for academic success in a manufacturing or industrial field of study. To quote Todd R. Wanik, President and CEO of Ashley Furniture Industries, "Sustained success is rooted in a culture defined by innovation, continuous improvement, and mentoring." This year, Jackson Mickel and Ethan Glosky will each receive a very generous scholarship of $5,000. Mr. Jackson Mickel was awarded a Hagen Scholarship to attend the University of Wisconsin-Stevens Point. The Hagen Scholarship is a nationwide needs-based merit scholarship for high-achieving, goal-driven students. The scholarship provides up to $6,000 each semester to pay unmet educational costs for up to 8 consecutive semesters, providing each recipient with the opportunity to graduate college debt-free. This fall, Hagen Scholars from 46 states will attend 409 colleges and universities. Please join me in congratulating Mr. Jackson Mickel on this extremely remarkable opportunity. All right, then we have Mrs. Schulte, who will finish it off with scholarships here.
So pretty impressive so far, and we're not even done. So this is, like we've always said, a very, very impressive class, and they're definitely showing it. So the first award I'd like to recognize are for the National Honor Society students. So if you could hold your applause till the end, that'd be wonderful. The qualifications for entrance into Lincoln's chapter of National Honor Society are quite demanding. All students must maintain a 3-point grade point average or higher, provide teacher references, be involved in school and community activities, and accumulate 20 hours of community service each year. This was changed during their senior year due to COVID, like most other things, but this group participated in Project Christmas, did food drives, was part of a wonderful program with the elementary, the mentoring program, so they missed out on a lot of opportunities that way, but still did a wonderful job, and their body of work speaks for itself. So we have 18 senior members of National Honor Society this year. They are Isabel Aguilar, Jack Anderson, Logan Brown, Tiara Brown, Shane Buehl, Blake Hansen, Jonathan Jaime, Uriel Jaime, Riley Jenke, Molly Johnson, Tegan Knudsen, Jackson Mickel, Nathan Morgan Shipman, Jacqueline Paul, Elizabeth Pringle, Jacob Ross, Jasmine Sanchez, and Jimena Lopez. Please give them a well-deserved round of applause for all of their accomplishments. The Darn Good Citizen Award is not a financial award, but rather an award to recognize outstanding leadership and character. Even though there is not a financial distribution to this award, this is one of the best recognitions we are giving out today. This person's classmates vote on whom they think exemplifies the following: leadership, dependability, service, and patriotism, qualities that our country needs. The class of 2021's Good Citizen is Mr. Logan Brown. The next award is the Presidential Academic Fitness Award, and this is an award I like looking up every year and you'll understand why I have to look in my files and look at grade point averages and standardized tests like the ACT. And some years we actually only have one student. This year we have 4 students qualify, and that's extremely, extremely impressive. So in order to receive the Presidential Academic Fitness Award, a student must perform at a very high level of achievement, which means they have a 96% average GPA over 4 years, but they're in the 85th percentile in a standardized test in math or reading, and that's the national percentile. And to put that in perspective, they're scoring at least a 26, if not a 30 or higher in the different ACT categories. So this year, our 4 recipients are Jackson Mickel, Nathan Morgan Shipman, Jacqueline Paul, and Jacob Ross. Congratulations. The Robert Knuckles Johnson Scholarship. Bob Johnson was a truck driver for the Huffman Construction Company who passed away in December of 2012. The company honors him by making scholarship money available to targeted students who are hardworking and goal-oriented. This year's scholarship recipient is Jack Anderson. Jack will be attending the University of Wisconsin-Madison in the fall to pursue a degree in business. The Jackson Electric Cooperative Scholarship. Jackson Electric Cooperative, a member-owned electric cooperative, awards a $1,000 scholarship to each of the 8 high schools in its service territory. Jackson Electric embraces the importance of education and supports youth who desire to continue their post-secondary education. On behalf of the Jackson Electric Cooperative, I'm proud to present Elizabeth Pringle with this $1,000 scholarship. Lizzie will be attending the University of Minnesota at Duluth this fall to pursue a degree in biology, and Lizzie was also one of our Jackson Electric Youth Ambassadors. The Lillian Johnson Oldham Scholarship. Lil Johnson, a 1936 graduate of our district, strongly believed in the value of education and realized that some students need financial assistance in order to pursue their post-secondary dreams. Because of these beliefs, a permanent scholarship trust was established. The trust was extremely generous this year and awarded 6 scholarships in the amount of $1,000 each to each of the following Lincoln students: Isabel Aguilar, Tegan Knudsen, Nathan Morgan Shipman, Cameron Otto, Jasmine Sanchez, and Jimena Lopez. Congratulations. The Schulze family established a scholarship a few years ago to recognize students pursuing degrees in agriculture and science. Thank you to the Schulze family for sponsoring a local scholarship that encourages education in those areas, including natural resources. This year's recipient of a $500 scholarship is Miss Elizabeth Pringle. The James Jim Gadey Memorial Scholarship. Jim Gadey, a 1956 Lincoln graduate, was active in the community and was awarded the Distinguished Lions Club Melvin Jones Award for humanitarian service. Because of Jim's dedication to community service throughout his lifetime, this $300 scholarship will be awarded in memory to a senior who has displayed exemplary school and community service. The 2021 recipient of the Jim Gadey Memorial Scholarship is Miss Jacqueline Paul. Provision Partners Cooperative recently started a scholarship in 2020. This year, Provision Partners Cooperative in Marshfield awarded 2 local scholarships. The awards is based on scholastic achievement, leadership, and an ability to contribute to agriculture in the future. This year, we are proud to announce that Jacqueline Paul is a recipient of one of the 2 $500 scholarships. The Donald Iceburner Memorial Scholarship was established by the Iceburner family to recognize an outstanding Lincoln senior from the Humbird area. This $250 scholarship goes to Miss Jimena Lopez. Jimena will be attending UW-Madison this fall to pursue a degree in biology and pre-med. The Sarah Iceburner Memorial Scholarship was established in 2015 to honor Sarah and her life. Sarah believed in good deeds and giving anything she had to help others. The Iceburner family wanted to pay it forward and assist seniors in their post-secondary dreams. Congratulations to Nathan Morgan Shipman and Cameron Otto for being the 2021 recipients of this year's scholarship in the amount of $500 each. Miss Kathy, who is in charge of the scholarship in honor of her sister, communicated to me how excellent the applications were this year and commented on the writing skills of our seniors. So congratulations. The Megan Powell Memorial Scholarship. On November 4th of 2007, Lincoln lost a very special young lady. Megan Powell was an 8th grade student who was full of life and very open about her dream of becoming a teacher. The Powell family established this scholarship in the amount of $2,000 in Megan's memory with hope that will help another student accomplish his or her dream to become a teacher, work in the field of education, or pursue their dream through college education in another area. The 2021 Megan Powell Scholarship recipient is Ms. Jacqueline Paul. The Rick Millis Memorial Scholarship. The Rick Millis Memorial Scholarship was established by the Millis family in memory of their son and brother who passed away in 1988. The Black River Area Foundation manages the scholarship fund, and the income from the fund is designated to provide scholarships for Black River Falls and/or Lincoln High School students who indicate a financial need and will be attending a 4-year university or 2-year college, technical school, or other post-secondary program. This year's recipient is Isabel Aguilar. Isabel will be attending CBTC this fall to pursue a degree in dental hygiene. Isabel is receiving a generous scholarship in the amount of $3,000. The Black River Memorial Hospital Foundation funds scholarships, and Lincoln was very fortunate to have 3 recipients of scholarships this year. Jacqueline Paul is receiving the Valentine Scholarship for $1,000. And Isabel Aguilar and Cameron Otto are each receiving the Technical College Scholarship in the amount of $1,000 each. Congratulations. And that concludes our scholarship presentation and awards this morning. I thank all of you for attending, and I really want seniors to make sure that you give a round of applause to all the generous donors. Please do that. They're helping fund your education and your future. I also want to thank all the staff and Mrs. Esser for everything they've done for this awards presentation, and Mrs. Seichter as well. Seniors, if you received a local scholarship, you're required to stay and have a scholarship disbursement meeting with myself here in the auditorium. We had talked about that on Friday. Okay, thank you very much, everyone.